Welcome to the World Rugby Under-20s Championship 2018. We're down in Béziers at the Stade de la Méditerranée in the southern France, which is 10 kilometres from the Mediterranean coast. And this beautiful city is one of three hosting the competition alongside Narbonne and Perpignan. Well, there are 12 teams competing for the title, and they are divided across 3 pools of 4 teams. Today is the final round of pool matches, so let's have a look at the pools. In Pool A, defending champions New Zealand top the pool, and they will meet Australia in Perpignan tonight, whilst Wales take on Japan. Japan are still without a win in this pool. In Pool B, England have already guaranteed themselves a semi-final position, but will want to finish strongly against Scotland, whilst Italy and Argentina will be looking to secure their second win in the pool tonight. In Pool C, South Africa at the top of the table. Their match with host France in Narbonne should be a cracker tonight, which will determine which team secures a semi-final spot. Ireland and Georgia will be seeking their first win in the competition. Well, here we are at the Stade de la Méditerranée here in Béziers for the Pool B match between Argentina and Italy. This is the World Rugby Under-20 Championship 2018 being played here in the south of France. Well, I'm your match commentator, Scott Hastings, alongside me, former coach to Gloucester Academy, Ospreys and latterly Bristol, Sean Hawley. Fantastic conditions here, Sean, as both these teams look to get a second win on the block.
Oh, it's all set up for a cracker here at Béziers in the Under-20s Championship. Scott, really looking forward to this. Italy giving them themselves a chance with a sneaky win over Scotland, but this is a very experienced, mature Pumita side, and look out for Piedemonte in the back row.
Well, first of all, Italy, they rely on a heavyweight pack. At loosehead, Daniele Fischetti, hooker Matteo Licari, and second row Niccolo Cannoni provide plenty of experience. Whilst in the back row, Lodovico Mani and today's captain, Michele Lamaro, are very competitive in the physical exchanges. Filippo De Marco pulls the strings at fly half, while outside them, centres Di Manuel Bazza and Matteo Moscaradi offer plenty of options. Keep an eye out for winger Giovanni Donifrio. Well, for Argentina, following their win over Scotland last Sunday, they make one change, with Mikos Vivas joining the front row alongside Rodrigo Martinez and Leonel Oviedo. Keep an eye out, as you mentioned, Sean Hawley, number 8, Gianbattista Piedemonte, who's an outstanding number 8 and direct ball carrier. Gonzalo Garcia and Jean-Baptiste Dairo are an excellent half-back combination. The side is captained by 20-year-old flanker Johan de la Vega. So here are the two captains about to lead the teams out. Michele Lamaro to the right of your picture, and leading out the Los Palmitos on the left of your pickers, Johan de la Vega. Well, we've had a little bit of rain here down in Béziers this afternoon, but suddenly it's dried up. The crowd have come out, and Sean, we're looking forward to a really entertaining game. And obviously, we're looking at the packs, but we are expecting a little bit more of an open game, given the conditions.
Yeah, both teams need to go out and possibly get 4 tries in this one, Scott. Bonus point wins will give them a chance of that 4th semi-final spot, so expect them to play running rugby. The sun has come out. It's a fantastic surface here in Béziers. Really looking forward to this one.
Well, Italy got their campaign off to a flying start with wins over Scotland, but first of all, let's listen in to the 2 national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem and to start in honor of the team of Italia.
L'Italia, l'Italia. la testa, dove la vittoria che purga la chioma e schiava di Roma, il Dio la creò. Fratelli d'Italia, d'Italia si desta, nell'elmo di Scipio si cinta la testa, dov'è la vittoria, ne porga la chioma, che schiava di Roma, il Dio la creò. Stringiamoci a corte, siamo pronti alla morte, siamo pronti alla morte, l'Italia chiamò. Stringiamoci a corte, siamo pronti alla morte, siamo pronti alla morte, l'Italia chiamò.
Merci. En l'honneur de team Argentina. En l'honneur de l'équipe d'Argentine, hymne national Argentine. Merci. Une nouvelle fois, essayez de mettre un petit peu l'ambiance.
Well, let's look at the Italian lineup. 7 changes following their loss to England by 43 points to 5, including 2 positional changes. Italy rely on a heavyweight pack. Lucid, Daniel Fischetti, hooker Matteo Lucardi and second row Nicola Canoni provide plenty of experience, whilst in the back row Lodovico Mani and today's captain Michele Lamaro are very competitive in the physical exchanges. Keep an eye out for winger Giovanni Donofrio, who pops up across the field and is a proven try scorer. Well, following Argentina's win against Scotland last Sunday, they make one change with Marcos Villas joining the front row colleagues Rodrigo Martinez and Leonor Oviedo. Keep an eye out for number 8, Juan Bautista Pedemonte, who's an outstanding number 8 and direct ball carrier. Santiago Carreras offers plenty of attack options with ball in hand for a fullback. The side is captained by 20-year-old blindside flanker Jocan de la Vega.
Which way? Which way? Right.
Well, our referee in the middle is Sean Gallagher from Ireland. Well experienced in European competition across the Pro 14 and in the European Challenge Cup. Ludovic Caye and Lucas Ramos complete the sideline assistance from the referee. So referee Sean Gallagher gets proceedings underway in the World Rugby Under-20 Championships here in Béziers. Italy versus Argentina. Italy kicking off left to right as you look. And this is Filippo Di Marco, who starts at number 10, who kicks long downfield, and his opposite number, Giambattista Dario, doesn't find this touch. And Italy decide to use the boot to seek the territory. Dario, who missed that touch, feeds his fullback Carreras. And Carreras again doesn't find touch, but it goes back to DeMarco, who's just stayed in the same position. This time, however, he's found a good touch up into the Argentina half. So a bit of kick tennis to start the opening game here on match day 3, the 15th match across this under-20 championship. I'm your match commentator, Scott Hastings, alongside me, Sean Hawley. Sean, an interesting start. Neither team wanted to open up the game early doors.
No, really even a kick and exchange to start. Interesting to see Carreras join in as a second kicker. I think it was pretty even in the anthem stakes as well, Scott.
Yeah, good very much. El Canto degli Italiana, there's the Italian anthem. And every time you watch Argentina, well, they get fired up. So back to the action here as Casillo feeds his outside half. This is Garcia, the Argentine. Gets the offload. Oh, lovely hand. Was that a forward pass? Play on. And breaking down the line on the far side is Mateo Carreras. He's in for the early try. Oh, what a breakout by Argentina. It was actually Leonardo Herrera on that far right-hand wing. Let's have a look at this. I think there was a forward pass in there, Sean Hawley.
Yeah, Scott, we're pretty level with that final pass. The officials are having a chat now.
Okay.
Sean Gallagher, the referee from Ireland, is going to speak to the TMO.
Can we go back and check
but
the
it certainly looked
last
forward, his hands and the ball.
I can't award a try.
Yes, you have to check the last pass.
Philippe Bonheur from France is our TMO. You've just heard him come across.
Well, we see here that they got their hands free. That's clearly forward for me. Herrera was in front. The ball was pushed forward.
I've seen it. That's clearly forward pass.
Good finish.
No try. We're going back to the scrum.
But that's just too forward.
Correct.
They'll bring that one back.
No try. Scrum.
Sean Gallagher then shots off
near
that
the line here.
Early encounter by the Argentina Los Palmitos.
Okay, first scrum.
So Herrera doesn't finish off the movement. But it just shows the attacking threat through the centres of Tocobares and Castro.
Yeah, the outside centre, Matteo Moscardi for Italy, he's only running at a 50% tackle success in the opening 2 games, so it's clearly an area they're looking to exploit.
Crouch! Bind!
So Nicolo Casillo
set
is the scrum half feeding. Interesting enough that Gonzalo Garcia, his opposite number, is standing just to the right of your picture. They're just out of shot behind the number 8, Pedemonte. So Italy, early hands on the ball. DeMarco, plenty of opportunity here just to feed it one more out. But a good tackle that comes in from Argentina to secure the fence, and DeMarco just chips ahead, bouncing away there. And that's good ground from Italy. They'll be pleased with that. The wee scrum half, Casillo, at the base of the phase possession there, keeping this team going forward.
Yeah, interesting formation from that left-hand side scrum. You mentioned it's got all of the backs sort of got together in a very close space. It drew in the Argentinian defence, and the space behind was there for Casillo to take.
Oviedo finds Ochoa. Pedemonte takes it up, this strapping number 8. Salvador Ochoa, who took that line-out incidentally, 12 line-out takes more than any other player in the tournament. Dario, fly half. Now he's not found touch, so this will give an opportunity for Damasi to throw the ball wide. Fusco, well, he ran into trouble there, the fullback from Italy. Forwards go in to protect the ball as Casillo playing in that position. Offloads to the front row. Mancini Parry. That's the 10-yard line. DeMarco has a little dink. Spots half a gap. Pedemonte with a half tackle. Also in there was Grandona. Oh, a break here from Donofrio. Donofrio, we identified him at the start. He gets the offload, and it's a try. Fantastic by Damiro Mazza. But the break from Donofrio laid on the try for his centre.
Well, you call it, Scott, opening the game. Donofrio, he was the real exciting cutting edge that came in. I thought he may have messed it up. You look here now in the replay, the cutting edge, lovely little fend away with his shoulder. He's got a 2v1. The cover came across from Dario, made a little bit hard work of it, for fair play to the support player. As we see him go through here now, he's got a clear 2v1 in the corner, decides to step in. Dero comes across, but in the end, it's the centre Mazza that finishes it off, and a great start from Italy.
Please.
Yeah, good hands, and once again, Donofrio, the way he pops up around the rugby field, he creates space for others. I mean, I know Mazza then in for that try. He's a strong, strapping centre, isn't he, wearing that number 12 jersey.
A lot of these Italians haven't had much opportunity in the first 2 games to carry the ball. Donofrio is one of those. 15 carries in the 2 games, and he's shown he's a real threat for Argentina here tonight.
Filippo Di Marco then. Head down, but just pulls that one a little bit. He's kept his colleague Antonio Rizzi out, who's another great number 10, but another look at this wonderful try here.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of this guy. He's off his wing, and he could have given it, but he had the wherewithal to free his arm up. And certainly talk about wherewithal. Domino Mazza, the centre, getting round on the outside. And thank goodness he was there. Great cover tackle from Dario, but it wasn't enough. Italy take the lead.
Casilio goes in at scrum half, and Filippo Di Marco decides to run again. Great play here by Italy. Hands on the ball through Mascardi.
No play.
Little spill there, but ball picked up by Italy. Casilio. Ooh, was that a high tackle? Tip tackle now.
Don't lift the
The
legs.
shoulders have gone beyond the 90. Zero tolerance should actually be a yellow card at this level of the, well, at every level of the game.
Sean Gallagher was right there. He called it immediately. It did look like his legs were lifted a little bit, but Italy certainly on the front foot at the moment. Well, that's a great touch finder coming in. He's started the game well out at half. Di Marco, we look at this incident again. It's that man Pedemonte, number 8. It's a double tackle.
All of your players. 6.
Did the number 8
6.
just lift both feet in the air?
Yes.
Now back to the action, and Matteo Lucardi sizing up the options here.
Wait. Yeah, yes, that's okay. Yeah. Set, take a step. Take a step. Just take a step. At the front. Okay, good.
Canali in the middle of the lineup, wearing the head guard. He's the go-to man. But it goes to the back, but it's lost by Italy, so a missed throw here. And Italy come away with the ball. Oh, almost an interception there.
Okay, knock on only.
But a knock-on given against Italy there, but that was a chance for Italy to intercept that ball.
Yeah, Pedemonte out in the midfield, one in the line out. You can see the prowess of Argentina,
to
but
the left.
that was a dangerous pass.
2.
So close for
Up in the
Mascardi,
right
and
place,
that would have been
please.
interesting had he gone under the sticks. Argentina chasing the game a little bit.
Gonzalo Garcia, that scrum half from the Tucumán club. Played in Georgia in the under-20s last year.
Bind!
So lots of experience in this Argentine team. Feeds the ball. Dario's just outside him. This is this tall, rangy fly half, and he decides to opt to create some space down there as Alessandro Fusco at full back. Decides to throw the ball in, but up with a tackle. Santiago Grandona for Argentina. Schetti, the prop forward, rolls it up over that 10-yard line as Casilio, the scrum half, goes in. Nani at number 8 then takes the ball on. A little bit slow here for Italy.
Yeah, a bit undecisive. Let's say the back 3 players, they've taken a bit of stock, and Casilio has gathered control with a box kick. Dario seems to be everywhere at the moment.
He's got his hands on the ball again. Runs in a little bit of an Italian wall there. Great loop around play. Oh, tremendous hands on that far side. So perhaps we'll see Herrera have another shot down that wing, but this is ball in hands to Chocobares this time. Support from Carreras at full back. There's an offside there on Michele Lamaro. Advantage being played. Not much options in the midfield as the double tackle comes in from Italy.
You just feel if Argentina move it a little bit quicker from those wide rucks, they'll catch the Italians slow to come back, and here we go again.
Dario looks for the offload. He's decided to keep the ball in hand. Paulos, big strapping,
No advantage.
second row. He took
Going
one
back to the penalty.
big hit there, though, in the tackle.
7.
It was
Off
that
feet
man
to contest.
Carreras, the fullback. You identified him at the start. He came in on a short ball and he caught the Italian forwards,
No,
but
it's okay,
slow to
thank
come
you.
back.
Yeah, we're checking.
Big hit coming in here. Oh, it's a shoulder from number 6, Bianchi.
Yes?
I think that there's very little arm
Okay.
action in there. Referee
Just
Sean
wait 1
Gallagher.
second. Ludo,
He gets some assistance from his TMO there.
just tell me, what is it a high tackle that's more than a penalty?
Well, that was a tall. Sorry, that was a high
Okay,
tackle,
time out.
wasn't it? Jacobo
Time
Bianchi just went straight for the head.
This way.
Here he is, our referee Sean Gallagher. It's been brought to
Ludo.
his attention, and well, again, Sean, I honestly think that this is a foul play, and it's a bad one, and it could well. We've seen red cards being given for this type of tackle in this situation.
Yeah, you mentioned about my coaching earlier, Scott, and I always coach low chop tackles, a bit old school, but
Number 6.
it certainly
Sean.
takes the
Okay,
legs
I
away.
haven't seen anything on the screen
There's
yet,
this-
Philippe.
It's coming.
Intent
Okay.
to go high and stop the ball these days. If we watch this closely, it's a double tackle. You watch the inside player go low, bends his knees and hips, takes the player down. Now, there's absolutely no need for that guy to come in with that shot. It's dangerous, it's high. That's going to be close to a red card.
Well, I don't think he's got any option but a red card. He's
Okay.
gone high. He's targeted the
Philippe,
head.
could you show me that in
with
real
his arm.
time, please?
This is real speed.
Okay.
Those are all the angles, Sean.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry,
I'll tell you what
for
I'm
me,
seeing.
The first tackler has
Yes.
taken him down nicely.
White number 6
That's
has
foul
made
play. Clear
a
and
high
simple.
tackle. He's
Let's
led with
listen
the
in then.
shoulder. The opposition player is falling to the ground because he's been tackled by another player. So for me, it's a penalty and yellow card to 6 white.
I agree, Sean.
Okay. Six. You made a high tackle and you led with your shoulder. The player was going down, so it's a yellow card. All right. Captain.
I think he's lucky
Do
there,
you,
Scott.
do you want the
It's-
penalty here or
There's
here?
no harm in that. It's a high shot. He's
You
lucky,
keep this
Bianchi.
one? Okay, we'll go for the line now. Yeah, you kicked.
So Italy down to 14 men, and Argentina with the line-out throw. 8 meters from that line, and surely Argentina will look to drive this over. Oh, but the error comes in on Argentina. They've knocked the ball on.
That's forward.
Well, Jose Pellicena, the coach, will be really disappointed with that. They're one man down now as the blindside flankers off. Their line-out is excellently executed, but great
Just go
sack
back,
coming
go
in
back.
at the front.
Perfect.
Great work from the Italian forwards, and a crucial turnover. Not only do they win the ball, it eats into that yellow card clock for them as well, and a chance now
Good stability.
for
Slowly.
Casilio and DeMarco to exit this and clear their lines.
Crouch! Bind!
4 20-year-olds in
Set!
this Argentinian pack. Experienced 8 they've picked. A great scrum coming in from the Italians.
Good scrum from Italy, and the ball is picked up by Ludovico Mani. He's done well, hasn't he, to get over that gain line, give the Italians a front foot football from which to drive. Cannoni now takes it in, and Casilio feeds back his half-back partner to DeMarco, and
Inside.
DeMarco finds an excellent touch on that far side. Great execution and exit strategy there from the Italians.
All round from the Italians there. Fantastic play, a good scrum.
All of your players.
No pressure, 7 against 8, and nice big pickup from Mani, the number 8, and a lovely little bit of general play from 9 and 10 to clear their lines.
Scrappy at the bottom once again as Gonzalo Garcia spills ball at the base. It wasn't exactly delivered on a plate.
It's funny how a little incident can just cause a little bit of upset. It's not a great delivery, as the 9 is trying to come onto the ball at pace there. That's 2 errors in succession from Los Pumitas now, and the clock is running down on the yellow card.
Same again, stability.
As the graphic, you can see Argentina, 3 handling errors.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
So Nicolo Casillo will feed the scrum half. Small in stature, but big in heart. Another good scrum by Italy, though, showing that they can hold the might.
Advantage.
Turnover ball for Argentina as Castro in the centre. He just straightens, but Amonte goes right over the top there. Little dink kick chased here. But well covered by Italy to force the ball out of play.
Line out formed.
Well, 2 different bits of back play. Nice to see there. You would have appreciated Juan Pablo Castro there. Little outside break, direct run. You know, nice little grubber kick through as well from Juan Batista Derio. So he's been mixing things up a little bit, and Argentina now all of a sudden on the front foot.
You know, Oviedo with the throw.
Good contact.
Well, good hands on it by Matteo Canali. Look at him wearing that red scrum cap there. He pinched the ball there. So it's just been a catalogue of errors from both teams, and no ascendancy being created by this Argentine pack.
Yeah, Argentina conceded 32 turnovers in the first 2 games. It's one of the reasons why they won't push those big boys in the latter stages, but it's frustrating them at the moment.
Well, both these teams have got an outside chance. If they could score 4 tries and get a win, it could potentially put them in to the semi-finals of this competition, but other results will perhaps have to go their way for that to happen, as Argentina, through their hooker Oviedo, drives the ball down this touchline. Italy force another error. That's the 4th handling error on Argentina, and it's scrappy.
Line out was over, scrum is over.
You've got to commend the Italian forwards. They've lost their blindside flanker, Bianchi, and they've now had to face 3 or 4 set pieces in a row. They're standing up to it at the moment. It'll test their fitness in the latter stages, but credit them at the moment.
Here, set up. Yep.
Well, wearing the protected nose covering is the 20-year-old Lodovico Mani. The Italian number 8 just packing down at the back of the scrum alongside his captain Michele Lamaro.
Crouch!
Michele Lamaro, 14 caps
Bind!
to his name, so lots of experience at this under-20 level. Casillo with the feed at the scrum. Well, they opt to put it through Mazza, who drives with a head guard. He gets over to the 22, the try scorer for Italy.
Outside, taken back. Ruck was outside. Outside.
So Casillo's going to have to play this one. He can't boot this ball straight out of play or they lose the possession. So it's downfield, well taken by Santiago Carreras, the fullback for Argentina. Hoists a high one. Mazza came up for it, but there was a knock-on there that came in from Matteo Carreras, the left wing.
Yeah, it was a good bomb kick coming in from Santiago Carreras, but his namesake, Matteo Carreras, didn't go with it with any conviction. It's another handling error. He just stopped on it. Neither player really looking like getting it with any conviction. Just frustrating handling errors coming in from Argentina at the moment. A little injury, it's a chance for the captain to just have a little word, but those Italian forwards have done well. Down to 14 men.
Ludo, which number 10? Line out.
So plenty of action on social media. You look at the hashtag at the top, World Rugby Under 20s, if you're taking this online.
Okay. Time on. It's your mark. Okay.
Pellicina, the head coach of Italy, looks on.
Keep the space.
There's the coach of the Argentinian side, Jose Pellicina. Fabio Roselli is the Italian coach. So
Bind.
Casillo will feed this scrum.
Set.
Argentina playing with an extra man following the yellow card of Bianchi.
What a scrum. Well, Andrea De Masi, the 14, he'll claim that one because he's backing down on the blind side behind his tight head. It's not often you get a winger called in to do that bit of work, but I'm sure he'll be talking about that one later on.
Filippo De Marco then, he'll just clear and give a little bit of space for this Italian side. Him and Rizzi have had a real battle at the number 10, but here's the Italians coming on with a powerful punch.
On the line.
Well, we thought, Sean, at the start of the game, it might be the Argentina pack that might outplay the Italians.
Yeah, you've got Vivas or Vedio, they're around about 120 kgs, but Italy are coping really well.
Could take out the line out, driven by Italy.
Go back 5.
Italy scored a last-minute try against Scotland for that victory by 27-26, and then Fischetti rolls off the side, and in Casilio gets the ball out to his hooker, Liccardi. Casilio looking at the options here at the base.
Yeah, it's just a little bit slow. They had the ascendancy there. Casilio slowed it down, but they've still got a good platform here.
Happy to truck it up through the front forwards. Liccardi once again. Fischetti's in over the top, as is Canali. Little dink kick. This is going to be covered though by the scrum half Garcia. Little fumble here from Argentina, but the clearance kick eventually is made. And Argentina just under a little bit of pressure there from the Italians with a heavy timber up front. Yeah, good ball.
Bit of a shame in the end from Italy. They sort of lost their way. Great rumble coming up from the line-out maul, but they lost their way a little bit. I think a bit of miscommunication between Casilio and De Marco at halfback. Wasted possession. But they certainly look the more organised and the more threatening at the moment.
Finished in 8th place, their best ever finish in Georgia last year, the Italians, but again another mistake coming in from the Italian line-out throw. Grondona hits the contact, and then this ball is switched down this near side. Garcia has options with Derio, who's dropped back into the pocket, but the scrum half decides to put one up himself. Fusco at fullback. Takes his time, finds the deck and the sanctuary of his scrum half, Casilio. He's had plenty of action and work, and then the rampage through their number 8, Manny. Manny gets the offload onto the wingman.
Play.
Now there's numbers over here. Oh, the kick pass in the far side to Donofrio, and Donofrio skips into the corner. What a try by Italy, brilliantly executed, and Giovanni Donofrio brings in the second try for the Italians.
Well, they've been down to 14 men for 9.5 minutes, but they have been the most creative in that time. A lovely run coming in from Ludovico Mani, lovely support coming in, and this crossfield kick from Filippo De Marco at 10, and it's that man again. Giovanni Donofrio nonchalantly takes it, beautifully weighted kick. It could have been any one of two over there on that far side as Argentina looked a little bit ragged, and it's no more than the Italians deserve.
Well, you can see the delight on the Italian faces, the way they've handled and managed this game in the opening quarter of an hour. And the fly half, Filippo De Marco, who was with pinpoint accuracy on that kick pass to the far side, has an opportunity to add the additional 2 points for the conversion.
Just came from another loose box kick, a little bit too deep from Gonzalo Garcia at 9. Just allowed a little counter-attack coming in from Alessandro Fusco.
Well, the crowd told you that that one was straight between the sticks the minute it came off his foot. But another look at this wonderful try.
Well, he had to pick it up off his toes because it was his captain, Lamaro, that made the pass from the base. But a lovely little kick across to the danger man, Donofrio. And well, that's where the first try was, Scott. So he'd had a little practice with the first conversion, and my goodness, he nailed the second.
So the man who was Carter Bianchi, he took the kick off and he's straight back into the action. And well, his team will be delighted that they were able to score a converted try while he was in the sin bin. As DeMarco launches one downfield, it'll be covered by Carreras. Carreras, this tall, strapping full-back, but he's just taken out. But
he stood his ground.
Lamaro stood his ground, according to the referee, Sean Gallagher. Doesn't have to move out the way.
No, he's making the most of it, but it's just another loose kick, really.
Time off.
And, the Argentinians,
for me,
Jose Pellicina, he'll want a word
didn't
at
change,
half-time about some loose play, loose kicking, errors in the line-out. It's brought Italy right into the games. We see this again. Little
He's
kick
okay. We'll
for
just wait
himself.
for 1 second, Luke. We'll get the line-out set up.
I don't think it's blatant. He's moving that way.
Okay.
Can't stop himself. He's run into him as much as anything. Referee Sean Gallagher's happy with that.
Time on.
Play on, says our referee. Lionel Oviedo finds the line-out take this time, and then head down is Chocobares. Takes the ball up in the midfield. Second row's in there, but Dario makes a super break. Can he get the offload? Dario, the fly half. Into Paulos once again. Paulos gets the offload to his front row colleague. And Argentina now probing down the blind. Great little dummy and goal, wasn't it, by Carreras? Carreras still gets the offload, but the interception is through Donofrio, the try scorer. And what enterprise there from Dario, the fly half for Argentina.
Well, so nearly, twice they nearly broke through. This is Carreras on the second one. Dario, great build-up. And there's that man, Donofrio. He scored at the other end on a couple, but he's saving a try at the other end this time. It looks promising for the Pumitas.
That's Pumitas with the throw. Oviedo.
Good contest.
Gets to the front. I think it was stolen once again by Italy.
Back foot now.
They've been so good in the opening two games in this department.
With the shoulder.
It's fallen apart here tonight.
6 line-outs, 3 have been lost by Argentina. Cecilio clears.
Step off.
Well, we can see the meters made by the Italians, and a lot of that was done while they were down to 14 men. It's a pretty even encounter. It's just the accuracy at the moment. Better from the Italians. The Argentina lineup not functioning as it has done in the opening 2 matches.
Oviedo with the line-out throw from the Cordoba Athletic Club. Well, they got away with it this one, but the other, it was adjudged to have gone backwards as Grondona took the ball at the back of the liner. Garcia to Grondona. Grondona well tackled by Manny there, brought down.
Disciplina! Disciplina!
Advantage.
Miscommunication there. Martinez it was, and one of his fellow colleagues in another error, and just scrappy from Argentina at this moment in time.
Yeah, just too many errors in Los Pumitas game.
One step back.
And the coaches will be desperate to get some messages out to them to just go through some phases, you know, uncharacteristic. They've taken the eye off the ball. The lineup has functioned so well. Ochoa, the second row, and Paulos have been great in the first 2 match days, but the youngsters just overdoing it a little bit at the moment.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Italy then, 1 win in this competition against Scotland, 27 points by 26. And well, they were outplayed by England, losing that one by 5 points to 43, but showing that they have made good improvement in this competition. With the way that scoreboard's looking, 12-0 up, 25 minutes on the clock. Donofrio, the try scorer, just puts one down low to Dario. Now Dario, little chip kick there, he's chasing his own ball. Donofrio, he accepts that one, tackled. A loud blast of the whistle to indicate that a number of players from the Argentina side hadn't retired correctly
Yeah, the referees
Offside.
are very keen on that one, Scott. You've got to be seen to be retreating and moving when there's this ping-pong kick battle going on. You can't just stand around in the middle of the field having a rest. And Sean Gallagher very sharp on that, and yet another mistake from Argentina.
Captain,
Sean, if
you're within 10, you have to go back onto your brought-on side.
If you were watching this Argentine performance and you had to get a message on, is that possible to get a message onto the field of play?
Absolutely. When there's an injury, you can shout from the sideline, which is, you know, obviously you can do that today, but you get runners, medics on who can give messages. Mine would be just get hold of the ball, go through some phases, build some confidence, because there's just too many errors at the moment.
Riccardi, he's overthrown. Oviedo, his opposite number, gathers at the back of the line out. Pedamonte at number 8 pops the ball back now. Dario, had a little dink there. Chocobares, little step in the middle by Castro. Oh, tremendous tackle comes up from Lamaro with the scrum cap, and Paulos struggling to get some momentum on the ball for the Argentina side.
Yeah, he had to ride that one, didn't he, Paulos? De La Vega rescued it with a good carry. Now this has to be a contestable kick.
Good contact. Advantage.
Knock on, however, on
Two
Leopoldo
knock-ons by
Herrera.
Black.
It's just not going their way, is it, at the moment, Las Palmitas? And fair play to Italy. All it's down to their tenacity and line speed in defence. Their line-out defence causing them problems and solid scrum. It's Italy
Just go back.
that have the nuts and bolts of this game at the moment.
Yeah, Juan Pablo Castro with the knock-on, chasing that high ball.
Okay, shoulder out. You're too far away. You're too far away. Just come up. Crouch!
Well, so far, Italy have probably been stronger in this scrum department.
Set!
Look at this line-up. You can't see it from the back players on the screen, but 4 back players are lined up, one behind the other. Now they split.
So DeMarco finds a little bit of room from his full-back. Oh, lovely little wraparound there. Italy showing real inventiveness there off that phased possession. Scrum half, Casilio goes. Option was to pick and go once again. Cardi. And then the pick up by the Secchero Cannoni.
It's your own player's foot.
DiMarco. Italy playing really conservatively.
Advantage.
Studious, and the commentators curse as he spills the ball.
It's such a shame because it was excellent approach play from the inventive back play from the scrum. They built into the 22, and again he's just got one eye on a physical hit coming in. But this was the back play. It got them into the wide channels, and a lovely little run around. A double play from the 15, Fusco, who's had a good start to the game.
So he's going to keep his bind on you. Keep your bind
too
on
many
him.
errors in key areas of the field. Both teams handling errors and turnovers have been high in the game, as we see 8 for Argentina, 4 for Italy. So Italy coping a little better at the moment.
Yes, I see, thanks.
Garcia with the throw, the pick up by the captain, Johan de la Vega.
Advantage.
It's de la Vega, I think, on that occasion.
Yeah, they just need their big players to step up. We mentioned Pedamonte, De La Vega before the game, Oviedo, Martinez. But look at this coming in from the loose head prop. Fischetti, he's being up for it. He's scrummaged well. Up out of the line. Good technique in his tackle, causing the turnover. Now, can Italy really capitalise on this?
Crouch! Bind!
Italy then strong in the scrum. 2 tries from their backs. Giovanni Orofrio Gamiro Mazza with the opening score, and here's the pressure that's coming on from the Italian scrum. This is a great drive. Can they take it all over the
advantage?
Well, Mani decides to go, and he's caught himself. And the number 8, Ludovico Mani, with the third try for Italy with 31 minutes on the clock, and it's a domination from the Italian 8.
Well, Ludovico Mani from the Mogliano club has been outstanding in this opening 30 minutes, and so has the Italian scrum. This is a big, experienced Argentinian pack, and they've been on top, but what a scrum coming in. Fischetti, Lucardi, Mancini Pari, the front row doing the damage, and then Mani off the base. Didn't need a second invitation, 3 tries to 0. We've barely played 30 minutes.
No one. It's okay. No problem.
Well, I thought that the Italians could have taken the scrum over, but it was Mani who decided to pick up from 8 and had the power to drive over the line. And Italy, 3 tries to the good, 1 conversion, and Filippo De Marco has this for an additional 2 points and a healthy 19 points to 0 lead if this conversion were to go over. Filippo De Marco lines one up straight between the posts, and Italy, 2 converted tries to a single try, 19 points to 0 up, and the number 8, Mani.
Well, one thing you want to do when your opposition are making errors, it's compound them and score, and that's exactly what the Italians are doing.
So the kickoff is long, collected there by Damasi.
With the shoulder,
right
with the
wing.
shoulder. Play.
Well, not only will Italy be
shoulder.
looking at a possible bonus point now, Scott, but the points difference even, you know, they'll have confidence.
So they're a little messing. This is a Keep Rugby Clean Day. All players at this Under-20s Championship have undertaken interactive anti-doping education as part of a tournament-wide programme to keep rugby clean. And all the teams, all the officials have put these T-shirts on to raise that awareness. So part and parcel of World Rugby's education programme. Back to the action then, and Carreras manages to get the offload to his fellow wing, and Herrera! And Herrera! What a try to get Argentina back into the game!
Well, that's what we've come to expect from Las Palmitas. They needed a strike back before half-time, and my goodness, they got it right. It needed the line-out to function. Lovely off the top. Dario to the outside centre, Castro, and when this man, Matteo Carreras, has intervened, he's looked sharp, and Herrera, he had a chance early on, he got pulled back for a forward pass. No such forward pass this time, and he finishes with a from Carreras the threat, a lovely offload, and that man Herrera fends off and does the rest.
Well, suddenly the ball sticks to the hands, and it was a beautifully crafted try. Herreras finding the space down that right wing. And this with a kick to come from Juan Bautista Derio. Derio, who kicked 2 conversions against Scotland and a penalty against England. He's from wide out. Draws the ball across the face of the post, but doesn't quite get the angle through them. But Argentina will give them confidence through that try. 19 points to 5, Italy lead.
A timely score from Argentina. Lovely play off his wing, Matteo Carreras. And you're right, Scott, that'll give them the confidence they needed. They've looked a bit nervy, a bit edgy, but they're back in it now and plenty of time to go. I've got to say as well, Keep Rugby Clean Day, you're looking magnificent in your T-shirt with matching socks, nonetheless.
Pretty in pink and pink socks. Well, Carreras, he's a live wire, isn't he? Just about got away, but taken by Canoni. He's a dangerous player, this young man.
Scrummer line out
If
option.
they can just cut out the errors, you can see how dangerous this Argentinian team is, even from deep. He always seems to beat the first man. Great feet, but there's another handling error.
Okay. Not too far away.
Canoni, you could just see he got his fingertips on that one, didn't he?
Crouch!
So Casilio will feed the scrum. DeMarco is standing in the fly half position.
Set!
Maybe sizing up his winger in Andrea Damasi to come off the right wing.
Use it!
DeMarco throws a long pass there to the outside centre. Moscardi, Matteo Moscardi, ball back into Casilio.
No, play, off the foot.
Mazza with the offload.
Backwards.
To Manny. Well wrapped up and tidied up here by Italy, so ball back into Canali. Just throws the offload into Fischetti.
Not tackled.
The man wasn't held. Bianchi, who spent 10 minutes in the sin bin, and Bianchi
Tackle,
got up and made
release.
great ground there. And Argentina just having to defend so much in this game so far. Fusco, ball in two hands, taken by Pedemonte. Canali, the second row,
Advantage.
takes the ball on, but second man in for Argentina over the top, wearing that number 2 jersey. Oviedo went straight over the top, sealed off possession, and I'm sure Filippo DeMarco will fancy his 3 points opportunity to kick this penalty.
Yeah, it was a much better defensive set. You can see the tackles made Argentina 38. A lot of them in that last defensive set, they've only missed 7. You can just see now nearly 50% of tackles by Italy have missed. So if Argentina can just keep hold of the ball, they will have a say in this game. However, they've got to keep their discipline. Right before half-time now, a chance. You'll see here, they've contained Italy, but they've gone off their feet, held onto the ball. That's an easy penalty for Sean Gallagher to give. And a chance now for Filippo DeMarco to extend Italy's lead. Just 2 minutes from half-time.
DeMarco, who plays his rugby for L'Aquila in Italy. Great ball player, played in the rugby world championship in Georgia last week. Good kick there. And he extends the lead out for this Italian team, who've looked hugely impressive and can take great confidence. 22 points to 5.
Yeah, they showed some real development in the Six Nations tournament this year. They brought it with albeit a last gasp win against Scotland, but really on top here against Argentina.
Take him back. Take him back.
But the ball was taken back. The ball's gone straight out, so it will be a line-out throw inside the 22. So Argentina, with a minute left on the clock, they've shown that they can attack and strike with ball in hand. But this will be the last play of this first half.
Yeah, you said, Scott, they need to get something from this. As you said, they've shown how dangerous they are from first phase.
Argentina once again have lost possession. Casilio takes ball away. His half-back partner DeMarco is into the base, but Casilio gets in, looks for the sanctuary of his front row forwards. Fischetti takes the ball. Still 15 seconds left of the clock. They'll be aware of the time. There's a big clock at either end of the stadium. As Casilio this time feeds the heavy timber up front in the shape of tight head prop. Chili Paddy. Well, he's kicked the ball straight out, and that will bring down the end of the first half. The referee's whistle goes by Sean Gallagher. It's been comprehensive from Italy. 3 tries, 2 conversions, and a penalty to a single try by Argentina. Half-time here, Italy lead by 22 points to 5.
On évite un peu
Yes. Time off.
This is the better angle.
No, it's up near the line here. Let's go back. Thank you, Philippe.
Marqué par numéro 12, Damien.
Yeah, please. Okay. Time on. Yes? Okay. Yellow card. All right. Captain, do you want a penalty? Say. Play. Okay, thank you, Philippe. Set! Advantage! Advantage!
Et c'est pour Italia, marqué par Ludovico Magni.
Thanks, yeah.
No one.
It's okay.
Think to ref.
No problem. The breakdown, your players, when your scrum half brings it back, has to be bound with the shoulder. They have to be bound.
Argentina, essai pour l'Argentine. Et marqué par le numéro 14, Leopoldo et
Quattro.
accueillir le retour des équipes et nous allons débuter avec l'équipe d'Argentine. Argentina. Voilà, les joueurs sont en train de revenir sur vos applaudissements.
Welcome back to the Stade de la Méditerranée here in Béziers for this pool match B between Argentina and Italy in the World Rugby Under-20 Championships 2018 being played in the south of France. So Argentine coach there, Jose Pellicena, looks on. And what did he say at half-time? Because the score at half-time sees Italy leading Argentina by 22 points to 5. Coach Fabio Rosselli will be very pleased with the Italians' performance. And alongside me, Sean Holley, it'll be interesting to see what Argentina do to shake things up in the second half.
Yeah, I think Jose Pellicena will clearly have highlighted the handling errors. Way too many. 10 in that first half, but Italy capitalised on the territory and executed 3 great tries. Yes. But also, Scott, their line-out, which has been excellent in the match days 1 and 2 of this tournament, has malfunctioned. They lost 3 of their own line-outs. And the steals coming in from Italy really took its toll.
Confirmation of the score at half-time, 22 points to 5. Italy in the white jerseys, playing right to left against Argentina. Los Pomitos, and it's Italy who start sprightly there with Giovanni Donofrio wearing those distinctive orange boots with a score in the first half.
Inside.
He's one of the players of the first half, Donofrio.
So clearance kick away by Casilio, and confirmation that Vivas is off for Serdoni and Garcia is off. Nogues is on. Manuel Nogues on for Argentina. Oviedo then, he'll place the ball into the line out. Now better here, and Nogues, the scrum half, goes in looking for quick ball. A little bit more zip within this Argentina team. They maybe had a bit of a roasting in the changing rooms at half-time.
Yeah, you'd think so. Coaches at this level would be getting stuck into them, but just cutting out the errors, that's all it needs.
Good hands and the step by Grondona down that line side, the little chip kick. Oh, what a kick and what a try! Absolutely magnificent from Argentina. Santiago Carreras with the try, but brilliant work by Santiago Grondona down this blind side.
Well, we said cut out the errors. Lovely slip handling. The flanker, he finds himself on the wing. Didn't back himself to go all the way, and rightly so. What a crossfield kick in for the fullback, Santiago Carreras. A little bit of footballing skills. We're near the World Cup football coming up, but my goodness, we know Argentinians can play. And Santiago Grondona, the flanker, a crossfield kick off the outside of his foot, and what a score. Great skills.
Yeah. Well, Argentina have started with a bang, haven't they? conversion coming up here from Dario. Concentration, the visualization. Nice laconic style, wasn't it? And a tremendous conversion. And that's livened things up at the start of the second half.
Well, off the back of a team talk, then the execution here was far better. Lovely hands. Carreras was involved in the early exchange. He got up off the floor, supported his flanker on the inside. Santiago Grondona went in sever. A little outside of the foot kick. And his teammates are delighted with his skills.
Italy, well, that one didn't go full 10. It was played by Argentina, however.
It didn't go 10,
it didn't
but
go
you
10.
played the ball, it's a knock-on.
But it was played by Argentina, and they knocked the ball on.
A bit of a break for Italy here. They've got to take stock now. Fabio Rosselli would have been talking a little bit about bonus points at halftime, but more about not letting Argentina back into the game, and that's exactly what's happened. Barely 2 minutes into the second half.
Time off. Blood. Can we get someone just to take the blood off this player for Argentina? Yes, thank you.
Well, he's only a few minutes on the pitch, and Lucio Sordini, there he is, he's got a little nick on the ear. Italy and Argentina have met on 4 times in this competition, and the last time that Italy beat Argentina was back in 2014, when Italy won 29 points by 26.
Time on.
So Sordoni is replay in the front row. A little bit of Vaseline, amazing what a little bit of Vaseline does, and a little bit of tidy up to stem the flow of the blood.
Set!
So it'll be Casilio. This guy's played well. He's delivered good service onto DeMarco at his fly half. Mazza wearing the scrum cap, but it was a dummy run. Moscardi took the ball up over the 10-yard line. Casilio digs once again. Another big carry there by Canoni. And then number 8, Manny, driven to the ground. DeMarco. Italy looking to get the hard yards here. Yankee spent 10 minutes in the Simbin. Oh, a wonderful little break and inside run, and support was good as well. Loud blast, but
feature turn.
Well, it's been a feature of the game, Sean. There have been so many errors in this game from both sides.
Yeah, there has. Another good defensive set from Los Pumitas, and they've come out and started the second half much better, and it was off the back of a brilliant scrum. Sordoni, the replacement tight head, really giving Fischetti a tough time in that scrum, and a good comeback tackle coming in from Grondona, and over the ball in good position.
Yeah, Michele Lamaro with the tackle, so substitutions on. So Gonzalo Hughes comes onto the pitch. Martinez comes off the pitch. So such is the feature of the modern game. 8 substitutes, and no doubt we'll see all of them on.
Set play coming in. Nice. They flashed the other way. They're looking threatening this half.
Oh, Dario tried to get the offload, but if he just held on to it, and well, Sean, we're looking at each other in despair to look at that. Was the 12th handling error from Argentina in this match.
Yeah, compared to 3 from Italy, you know, this has been the difference.
Let me leave it.
Argentina so threatening when they do keep ball in hand, but they do not need to force it just yet, Scott. Barely 46 minutes on the clock.
Let's go 3.
Coach Jose Pellicina will be
good picture now,
having his head in his hands. But it's clearly something they're coaching the young players to go and express themselves, give it a go, and if it comes off, then they do look dangerous.
Bind. Set.
So Italy had the dominance up front in the first half in the scrummaging. Ball back to Casilio. He decides to have a little probe down the blind, but picked up by this exciting winger Carreras for Argentina. He's brought to ground, but they replace him scrum half. Nogues in the thick of the action, and a little bit of pressure on here from Italy as they go down on the ball, and the follow-up tackle was from Herrera.
Onside. No.
Italy have done well to get back here. Casilio he's got his wall in front of him, so he gets the clearance kick away. He's not going to find touch though. Carreras feels it. Carreras with that tremendous try following the break from Grondona with a kick and chase. Manuel Nogues waiting for a ball to come back. Ball's at the back. The referee's asking them to play the ball on. The replacement, Gonzalo Hughes. Now, Dario. And then cutting back is Carreras. That's Mateo Carreras on the wing. Oviedo. Nogues looking for a quick ball once again. You'll notice the scrum half trying to get some pace into the game, but throws the no-look pass almost, and it's intercepted by Italy. Soft hands by Fraschetti. Onto Mancini Parry. That was the front row in unison there, which allows time for Italy to close. And I must say, it's been impressive. And this man, well, Fabio Rosselli, the coach, Pellicina. My apologies, I was looking at the Italian coach there, but Pellicina there looks on.
Yeah, he doesn't look overly concerned, does he? There's been a lot of handling errors, as we keep mentioning, Scott, but they are in the ascendancy this half. They've got the territory. They do look very, very lively. The Italians starting to tell you, but then again, another line-out loss.
Use it.
Casilio, you notice that he was asking for his fly half to come round to that blind side. He's popped in a box kick. It'll be taken there by Mateo Carreras. And Santiago Carreras, he takes off. He's looked good, hasn't he? Ball in two hands.
Yeah, some of the kicks are not going off the field or hitting grass, and it's giving the back three of Argentina a chance to counter-attack. But as we look a little bit earlier at the kick through from Dario, the fly half, and there's a contest on the floor then, and that's exactly what I said as a coach. Sometimes you just gotta have your head in your hands, 14. And there's very little you can do.
10. Just one moment.
Every picture tells its story, doesn't it? Every
14.
picture tells its story.
It was an easy one for me to call because I've been there and done it.
Well, this young man's only 17 as he comes on the pitch. Albert Einstein Batista. Just one letter short of the full Albert Einstein.
Tomasi's off. He looks a little bit shaky. Good to see the young Albert Batista of the Livorno club get a chance in this under-20 championship as DeMarco puts another good kick in the 22. But it's just compounding the Argentinian errors. And
okay, keep the space. Black space.
Brilliant to see, isn't it, that Batista there. Rugby Estruski, only 17 years of age. He's 18 on the 24th of June. He might get a razor for his birthday.
yeah.
That's once going backwards.
Another great drive
Don't
here,
change
isn't
your
it?
vine
As
six.
The Italians drive into the heart of this Los Palmitos pack. They've got the momentum. They've got the control. They've been asked to use it, though. Oh, Donofrio's on the outside. He's got great footwork. This left-hand wing from Italy. Well shackled, though, by Herrera. His opposite number now. Italy, once again, they've attacked the blind side. Mazza has a dig, the player who got the opening try for Italy. After only a few minutes on the clock. Canali with the offload, and Bianchi on the deck, who's done so much good work, hasn't he, in the close quarter play, as has this man. Danilo Fraschetti, the loose head prop forward.
You just feel that Argentina need to get out of jail here. They really need to contain them and not concede.
Oh, great hands, great manipulation of space, and Mazza cuts the angle, gets his second try. What a brilliant try by Italy. It gets them their bonus point as well, and they've played some wonderful rugby, and that man there's got 2 tries to his name.
You've got to say that this Italian team have shown a lot of composure, maturity, well marshalled by Casilio and DeMarco, the outside half and scrum half. They've shown patience in this red zone, and that man, Mazza, gets over for his second try. He's been heavily involved, along with this man in the orange boots, Donofrio. It shows great patience, tactics, attacking the short side. It's no more than they deserve, but if I take you back, it all came from a penalty conceded by Argentina. It gave them the field position, and it's given them the 4th try bonus point score.
Italy 27, Argentina 12, and the conversion from Filippo DeMarco. DeMarco doesn't add the 2 points, but
black?
4 tries for this young Italian outfit, 2 conversions and a penalty. And another look here at Damiano Mazza, who was in for his second try.
Yeah, he backed himself to go off his left foot as DeMarco called for his forwards to get out of the way. The backs are in control, and he's a strong runner. Damiano Mazza, the centre, his second try. And now that's 15 points. The Argentina team have to score 3 times if they're going to win this game.
Dario with a kick-off, full of running. It's Mancini Parry, tight head prop. And every Italian player, Canali, has contributed to this performance.
Yeah, right through to Mani, Lamaro and Bianchi, the back row have worked hard. Mancini Parry, the tight head, and the backs, with ball in hand, have been fantastic.
Well, Argentina scored a cracker of a try at the start of the second half. But that man there penalised. So confirmation of the replacements. Oviedo being replaced by Augustin Mine.
Well, it's just another penalty conceded. That time it was from that man Grondona. And it's just easy pickings for the Italians at the moment. They just need to wait, be patient, wait for the error, kick the corner, as DeMarco's happy to do there. So you see a significant change coming in here now for Los Palmitos. Dario has had a good game, but on now comes
3 and 6 white.
De La Vega Mendia.
And 6.
So it seems to be the last roll of the dice, really, from the coach.
Perfect.
Yeah, it does.
Just wait
to
for
give him his full name, Johan De La Vega Mendia.
Tell me when we can go.
Yankee then. His game has finished.
Go back.
David Ruggeri is on for him. Ruggeri. And Nocera comes on for Mancini Parry. So Italy have rung the changes. Getting tremendous number 8 driving play by Lodovico Mani. Argentina up on the chase there, up to that 10-yard line.
Blackfoot play.
They've managed to get the ball back, and Pedemonte, we've hardly seen him, hasn't he, as he spills the ball going forward.
Yes.
Great line speed coming in from Argentina that time. But not only do they have errors when they have the ball, they got errors without the ball, and they're just forcing the ball. It's a miracle pass off the floor. It's like a hot potato, the ball there at the moment. They need a bit of composure, a bit of experience, a bit of leadership to come through. 13 handling errors now to 3 to Italy, and that's reflected on the scoreboard. If we look at the possession, 60%, and that's because Argentina have spilled the ball and handed it back to Italy.
Good picture.
Well, no surprise with this change. Antonio Rizzi, who is a tremendous fly half himself, at the spot during the Six Nation, is on for DeMarco, who I must say was outstanding across the 56 minutes of play.
Yeah, he was excellent, you know, marshalling his troops along with Nicolo Casilio, the 9. They've been a great half-back partnership in this performance.
No head on head. Okay. Into the slot. Okay. Crouch!
And it's not a rush for Italy now.
Bind!
Time is on their side. They're 3 scores ahead.
Set.
Well, we'll get a reset on this one.
Now wait, no, stop. Thank you.
Just have a little look here now. Since the changes have been made, the scrum hasn't been as it was in the first half. But a good first scrum from Matteo Nocera there.
Small
tight head.
Closer. Good feet. Long bind.
That's for Schetti on this side. For Schetti, I should say, on this side. Solid.
Crouch!
Yeah, Nocera's come on the tight head, and he's a big man.
Yeah, 194 centimetres, 128 kg, so he packs a punch, doesn't he? What a pasta being consumed there.
There's his head sticking out. He's causing the damage there, that's for sure.
Up on the other side, both.
Just look at this now, we see him there. He's just come on, Matteo Nocera of the Modena club, a tight head, causing all sorts of problems there for Gonzalo Hughes, the new loose head for Argentina.
Very good on this side, the same again. This side is the problem. You need to stay down.
Well, sometimes when you get the replacements coming on, there's not a change. Well, there's too many errors, and certainly the changes up front
Bind!
have been
Set!
hugely influential so far. Big pack performance from the Italians, and a little bit of room down this far side as Mazza took the ball, but the interception was good from Crondona. But dare I say, a knock-on from Argentina?
Yeah. There's nothing going their way. I feel a little bit sorry for them. They've been inventive though, haven't they, the Italians? They go down the short side. Crondona was in a good game. He reads it well, and there's just not anything going right for Argentina. They hit the floor and another knock-on.
Okay.
And it's taken the stuffing out of them a little bit. There's more changes are made.
Yeah, Nicolo Tadia comes in off the bench.
Okay, time off. Philippe.
And Riccardi had played well. So the only front row player remaining is Danilo Fischetti.
Better picture on your side.
Fischetti getting some treatment. He might be off shortly as well, though.
Why am I still on? My mates are off. I need a rest as well. I want to play next week.
Yes, go on.
My number 18, so the right prop, tells me they let
well,
every
it's a
time,
difficult talk
engage,
in there.
and then make one step.
There's Grondona. He's had a good game. Constructed a try with a little kick inside for his fullback Santiago Carreras, and we were thinking then that Argentina were back in the game. And France look a little bit disconsolate. They've travelled all this way.
Left.
Can they respond? 20 minutes to do something.
Crouch! Bind!
So Casilio still on it. Scrum half will feed the scrum. Inventive lineup from the Italian back division here as well as Rizzi has various options. Donofrio coming on the inside track. Pick and drive was good by Lamaro. I must say Michele Lamaro has led this team superbly well. Just taking the time, Casilio, you can just see just pointing, asking for his players just to give him some room.
He's been excellent. He's really marshalled his forwards. He recognised that they're on top, got their tails up. DeMarco, the 10, started this with a little skip past the replacement, De La Vega Mendia.
Lamaro with again another 2 inches, but this time penalised. We heard the Argentinian players shouting at the referee, Sean Gallagher, that he was holding on, and well, a little bit of tetchy stuff creeping in there, and maybe frustration from the Argentine side.
Yeah, Italy are clearly on top. Argentina have been the victims of their own errors in this game and haven't really got into it, and they've really been hanging on by their fingernails as Castillo and DeMarco pulled the strings in that latest attack, and Pischetti's had enough. I think he's done his job.
13, captain.
If looks could kill.
He's coming to the sideline here to say to his coach, come on, I've done a great job tonight.
Okay, perfect. Good going. Everything has been perfect up to this point in the game. When I blow my whistle, neither of your teams do anything.
Okay,
they have to stop. Will you tell your team? You tell your team. Okay. 22. 1 second. Wait.
Well, here's Michele Lamaro. He's certainly caught the eye, hasn't he? His brother Pietro played for the Italian team in 2015 when Italy hosted this World Rugby Under-20s Championship. Oh, what a tremendous kick there by Argentina.
Well, they need something to kickstart the second half for them. We thought it was the try from Carreras, but that's a great touch finder now. They really need to do something quickly to get into this game.
Santiago Ruiz comes on for Salvador Ochoa. Ball's thrown to the tail, taken well by Molina for Argentina. Wraparound play here from De La Vega Mendia, but loose ball once again snapped up by Antonio Rizzi.
Advantage over.
Story of the game, a little run around play, showing inventiveness. They do need to try and create something, but here's the difference. Castillo putting his foot on the ball, in control, and it's a long way to come.
Fullback Santiago Carreras has to feed the ball to Joaquin De La Vega Mendia. And then spinning and loose was Lucio Sordoni. I don't dare say the word, but another knock on for this Argentina side, and it's just, you know, it's just been too many. They've just not been sensible with the ball.
No, a little bit too risky. You know, you can see there's man and ball for Manuel Nuguez, who's clearly new on as the next match on.
What's wrong with him?
Players and coaches arrive.
Time is off straight away.
Yeah, England, Scotland matching up together in this final game in Pool B.
Okay. Time on. Let's
England
go.
unbeaten and already qualified for the semi-finals.
Okay. Left.
Tenino Fischetti, 17 caps at this level. It's quite a tally at under 20 level. I wonder if he'll go through to the senior team in years to come. So many have. 58 graduates
Crouch
have come from Argentina.
Bind. Set.
I'm just looking down my stats here for Italy. 42 graduates from the under-20s championship and 7 from the trophy. Eduardo Gori is their most experienced player. 68 caps for his country. We used to play with this. Donofrio. Oh, a forward pass. And I thought Donofrio might actually have a chance to go outside Santiago Carreras, but it was a forward pass.
Well, the referee's given that straight away. We've got a good view of it up here. You can see it looks pretty flat, but referee Sean Gallagher was in line with that from the scrum.
Guys,
little respite for Argentina.
Hold the weight. Hold the weight.
They've been really inventive off the scrum, Scott, in the game tonight. Italy showing little formations behind.
Absolutely, and all they've done is they've just tested this Argentina defence at every time, and
good bind.
They've picked up holes and they've scored 4 tries, so it's been a good performance by Italy. And you can just see the way that they're maturing. And Sean, you follow them in the Six Nations, and we've watched them over the last couple of years. As I mentioned earlier on, 8th position in Georgia last year, their best ever finish, and they're going to move on through this competition. Little show and go from Chocobares. Nuguez. Pedemonte. Argentina, a little switch play, just a little bit complex down the side, but the chip and chase here from Mateo Carreras. And Carreras has caught the ball, and Carreras scores a tremendous try in under the post to give some consolation, and potentially there is still a sting in this game.
Well, it was going to require a little bit of magic, Scott, and this man has probably been their best player tonight, Argentina. Mateo Carreras, there isn't anything on. They're trying a little bit of touch rugby here. He puts a kick over the top. There's no space. There's plenty of space in behind. He has the wheels, and that man, Donofrio, can't get across. Lovely dive to celebrate. He knows that he's made and finished that one.
So Argentina with 3 tries, and oh, what an absolute belter by Mateo Carreras in under the post. The conversion is good by Argentina. 10 points is the differential between the teams.
Thank you.
And with 40 minutes left on the clock, perhaps there is still something within this game.
Yeah, they still have to score twice. That's for sure, but there is a lot of time left as Italy take their time.
I better get my calculator out. There's 8 points between the teams, with the conversion having gone over.
This man has been excellent going off now. Casilio, I'm surprised with the game closing up that he's going off, but he's put a big shift in.
Inside.
Yeah, Luca Crusato on for Casilio. 37-19, 8 points then. A converted try for Argentina not only would get them a bonus point, but would be in touching distance. And who would have thought that as the game's unfolded?
It's okay.
Well, they're certainly going for it now. Their tails are up. A little bit of individual magic from Mateo Carreras. We saw it in the first half from the Argentinian wing. The Italians are looking a little bit slow. They're trying to run the clock down. There's a long way to go yet. It doesn't take long to score a try. If Argentina can get the next score, we have a hell of a finish.
Nicolas Tadia gets a good throw to the back of the line out.
You're leaving the line out early.
Well, there's a technical penalty there.
The line out till it's over.
They tried to not engage Los Pumitas. They didn't want to form the maul. Stood off, but referee Sean Gallagher deemed they'd left the line out earlier, out of the 15-meter mark, and that's a good technical refereeing decision.
Okay, it's okay. No, it's okay. I will see.
So Rizzi clears downfield and finds some territory
don't
down
move backwards until the line
inside
out is
the
over. You're stepping away.
Argentina half.
There's a good line out. The ball, if you look, it's clear they're not engaging. They don't want to form a maul.
Well, the set piece has been difficult, but Italy have also lost possession. Well, Danilo Fischetti is off, and he's been replaced by Guido Romano.
Time out.
Both front rows have now been replaced. It is a 23-man game after all.
Yeah, front rows, particularly for Italy, put a good shift in.
As is this man, Matteo Canali, in the second row. Look at him with the red hat, bringing in, calling the shots. Oh, there's a bit of space down this blind side. A little show and goal there by Crusato. Crusato gets the offload to Rizzi.
Okay.
The tackle on the Italian skipper Lamaro. And Italy have just been clever with their use of the ball throughout the game. They've at the pace when they've needed to.
17 move, back foot.
Ruggeri.
Yes.
Well,
Crusato, sorry, Sean.
They've been clever all night, Scott, haven't they? Half-backs have been good, and now Rizzi directing things, probably looking for a drop goal.
Philippe, just make sure 18 black grasped with his arms in that contact. 18 black.
Ken Crusato. Little offload was made by the skipper Lamaro once again, but Italy keeping the phases of possession going. This is their 8th phase. Look at the way they're exploiting this blind side. Pedemonte had come up on the tackle
18,
on the full back Fusco,
no
but it was
grasp.
an offside position, offside penalty on Lucio Sordoni.
18.
It's going to give, obviously, Rizzi a chance to nail 3 points here.
Yeah, sensible play.
Runs the clock a little bit as well.
No arms.
But it goes
in the
back to
tackle,
what you
18.
were saying, Scott. Intelligent play from the Italians. They've marshaled themselves in that
problem.
22 area.
No, I won't tell you. You take it.
Really rammed home the advantage given to them by the errors that the Argentinian 20s team have given. 17 handling errors from Las Pumitas. And what's contributed to that is they've conceded 8 penalties to only 4 by the Italians. So all the statistics are weighing up against the Argentinian team, and fair play to the Italians. They've compounded those errors with field position and execution.
So Rizzi just to extend the lead, 18 caps at this level. Lots of experience from this young man. Rizzi. Warm applause from the
Be careful with your tackle too.
crowd.
Be careful with your tackle as well. You know the one over here?
Intelligent play. They took the penalty. It's run another minute or two down on the clock. It extends their lead, and they just need to keep Argentina at bay for this remaining 8.5 minutes.
Advantage.
Well, advantage being played here.
Still advantage
for
black.
the Argentina players as Ruiz takes that ball down, just pops it back here. Noguez.
Advantage
Argentina through Carreras, Santiago Carreras, the try scorer in the second half, who's looked useful throughout this game. Good hands on to Pedemonte. He received the ball off Ruiz, and here he is, the big replacement forward, Ruiz, trundling up the over the 10-yard line.
Still going.
Yeah, he's still going. Jocan de la Vega Mendia, and this is Pedemonte. Pedemonte, inside ball there to Gonzalo Hughes.
Ripped backwards.
Oh, great offload in the corner. There's a try for Ruiz, who started the movement, and he's finished it.
Well, we know they're capable of it because we've seen flashes of brilliance from this Argentinian team.
I'll tell you what.
Check.
Could this be the one that takes the game into a pulsating finish?
I'll tell you what I've seen. I've seen
Sean
White
Gallagher's going
ripping
upstairs.
the ball backwards in the tackle. The black player lifted it up, but I'm not sure if the ball has been grounded here. So try yes or no.
So it's try yes or no, crucial question.
Try yes or no.
And a few instances for the TMO to look at.
Well, Sean Hawley, if this try is awarded,
I'm checking, yeah.
what a fantastic
I see that. That's
try,
okay.
isn't it? Brilliant hands.
Brilliant play.
Oh!
You have a decision.
Okay, Philippe, go ahead.
That's the first move we
Black
get.
player lost the control of the ball.
Perfect.
No try.
Yep.
No try. Knocked on.
Yeah, they were unlucky, Argentina, weren't they? We've seen glimpses of their magnificent ability to put the ball through the hand, the skill from their forwards, but it's just their error count has been too high, and symptomatic of that was that spilt ball over the line.
Yeah, you do get risk reward sometimes, but just too many errors, and we've seen some brilliant play, particularly from Mateo Carreras and his namesake Santiago at 15, but it just hasn't quite come off for them, and it's a little bit too little, too late.
Noguez with the put-in.
Release!
Italy confident in their exit strategy. Rizzi. It's Put it out of touch, but Argentina will play this, and this is Santiago Carreras. Support from De La Vega Mandia. Nuguez goes in at scrum half again. Santiago Carreras. Nuguez once again. Well,
knock on there. Offside.
There was a knock on and an offside. Nuguez then. There's space on the left-hand side. If they can get it wide, they've got men over. Mateo Carreras this time taken down in the deck. Ruiz, he's made an influence when he's come on. Pedemonte.
Release!
Haven't seen much of him in this game. He's not been as influential as we expected. And Grondona has been magnificent while he played the ball on the deck. That's illegal.
Hey, ref. Away, right, move!
De La Vega Mendia.
Yes, move your leg.
Noguez.
19
Mile,
tackle!
Augustin Mile was in. Taking ball on for the Argentina side. Oh!
Advantage over.
Another knock-on. The 19th handling error in this game for Argentina. Every coach, Sean Holly, will tell you, keep the handling errors in the single digits, but it's almost inexcusable. 19 in this game.
You've got a feel for fellas on the wing. Brilliant offload, and when it does come off, it looks fantastic. He's just lost that just on the line, and you've got to feel sorry for the Carreras, Santiago and Mateo Carreras, who've been outstanding for Argentina, but look at the handling errors, 19-6, and that's the story of the night, Scott.
Sean, great tackle there, incidentally, from Maza and Lamaro to deny Argentina that bonus point try. And now, chuck and trailer here.
The sack is
Explain that, chuck and trailer.
Yeah, just too many people in front of the ball, and if it disengages, it's the end of. You cannot then re-engage because the ball is behind players in front. And Argentina have put a hell of a shift in for all their error. They've had to make 104 tackles. They've only missed 11. That's a good statistic, but you know, Italy, the only statistic that will count for their coach Fabio Rosselli is the scoreline. 30 points to 19, 4 tries. It gives them a chance. There are later games, Scott, but this is all they had to do. My goodness, they deserved it.
Now Italy
time on now.
Got off to a flying start with Damiano Mazza scoring a try in the opening few minutes, and it's continued on. 4 tries, 2 conversions and a penalty.
Bind. Set. Too much weight. No.
So Argentina still battling in here. Nuguez, a little offload here onto Ignacio Mendy, whose father, Christian, played 16 times for the Pumas. So Nuguez and Argentina still going to battle all the way through Grondona. He goes to deck. The open side flanker has been superb for Argentina. Now, Pedemonte.
Ripped by what?
Double knock on.
First one was ripped, then a knock on.
Well, I mentioned that Italy had scored 4 tries, 2 conversions, and in actual fact 2 penalties, one by Rizzi to extend the lead to 11 points. A few minutes ago when Italy, number 8, Ludovico Mani has been outstanding, and Antoine Coffey, who is a real impact player, there he is. The ginger-haired number 8, who makes a real strike on the field of play. There he is, packing down to the right of your picture.
Bind.
3 minutes to go.
Set.
In this match, Italy leading by 30 points to 19. Argentina taking the ball off with Mateo Carreras. He's been good today as well, and a brilliant individual effort to go in under the post. Nuguez.
Advantage.
Mendia.
Wait. 20. Tackle
Well, he
without
hasn't
the ball.
stayed on the pitch
Without
too
the ball.
long, has he, this young man, Antoine Coffey? He's only been on the pitch for, what, 39 seconds? And he's already in the sin bin.
Without the ball, 20.
So 2 and a bit minutes to go in this game. Argentina looking for a fourth try, which would give them a bonus point and potentially a sniff at the game. Coffey comes in, just takes his man off the ball, and
space.
Well, Pedemonte
White
is
space.
a fair size of a number 8. Into the last 2 minutes then. Mile tapped down by
No hands.
the Italians.
Back foot now.
Look at Crissato, quite happy just
Away 19.
feeding his big second row David Ruggeri, who also plays in the back row.
Ball's out.
Ball was out at the back, so
Away now,
Crissato
move.
smothered by the Argentina Los Palmitos players, but look how Italy recover well.
No, ball is in. In.
Directions coming from Crissato. Here he is, Crissato. Taking the kick, gathered. See, and then Argentina. Well, that ball surely had to go wide. Stepping back against the grain is Ignacio Mendy, and he has scored to get Argentina a bonus point. And with a minute on the clock, have Argentina given themselves a lifeline? Ignacio Mendy, what a brilliant try this was, taken by Leopoldo Herrera. He stretched the ball out wide. The cut and angle was through the centre Chocobares. He offloaded them onto Mendy, and Mendy sliced through the defence. What a try to get Argentina
Time off.
within touching distance. Italy 30, Argentina 24.
Take your time.
So Mendy, he was injured.
Time is off, Felipe.
Ignacio Mendy with this try. The overhead pass, though, was good. Straightening on the line was Chocobares, and then he gets the offload into Mendy, who gets over the line despite the attempted tackle, Damiano Mazza.
Are you okay? Okay? No.
So the 2 points was good
We need a change.
for Argentina. So the score confirmed at 30 points to 26.
No changes
Argentina,
Okay.
only
Yes.
20 seconds on the clock. Unfortunately, Mendy,
wait, Philippe,
in
please
scoring
wait.
that try, is limping off the pitch.
I'll wait until the player just gets off the pitch, and then we'll put the clock back on after that.
So Rizzi with 20 seconds. Look at what a match we've had here in Pool B in Béziers. Is there a sting in the tail?
Oh raga, un minuto. Neanche. Oh, fuoco.
Okay.
4 tries apiece.
Time on. Behind.
2 conversions for the Argentines. 2 conversions and 2 penalties on top of the 4 tries for the Italians. And this man here, he can open up. Mateo Carreras. We're going to be into overtime. Santiago Carreras, he switches play back to that left wing. Italy have their Los Palmitos pinned down in their own half. Nuguez. Argentina are going to have to go the distance. What an incredible finish if they were to do it. Gonzalo Hughes. Nuguez. Little show and pass from Mendia. Oh, it's loose stuff there. The ball's out, and that will be the last play of the game. It's been an absolute cracker, and look at the delight amongst the Italians. 4 tries. Rizzi hugs Domino Massa, double try scorer. Confirmation then of this wonderful game of rugby. Italy 30, Argentina 26. And sheer delight for the Italians as they record their second victory in this Pool B. So, delighted scenes from the Italians as they've dispatched Argentina, have shown great heart by 30 points to 26 in this World Rugby Under-20 Championship match in Pool B. So frustration on the faces of the Los Palmitos, but the Italians have been outstanding. Their match was set with a performance up front from their forwards. Danilo Fraschetti, Liccardi and Parry up front in that front row. Tries were scored by Manny, Filippo De Marco with 2 conversions and a penalty. A try by Giovanni Donofrio and Damiano Mazza with 2 tries in the centre, a single penalty by Rizzi. Confirmation once again of the score, Italy 30, Argentina 26. Well, what a wonderful advert for this game of rugby, the World Rugby Under-20 Championships, and delight for the head coach of Italy, Fabio Rosselli. Italy, who beat Scotland by 27 points to 26 in the opening game. They were beaten by England by 43 points to 5, but they were fully worthy tonight here in Béziers, winning and beating Argentina by 30 points to 26. Despair for Argentina, delight for Italy. Now let's go down to pitch side where Sean Holley is with one of the Italian players.
Michel, congratulations. You must be so proud of your players.
I'm really, it's incredible, We've done a really great match. Every 23 players has done their apport to this win. It's incredible. It's history for Italy. Never been second in the pool. So now we have to watch France and what they do.
Irrespective of what happens there, your best finish last year in the championship. Now this could be your best ever finish this season.
Yeah, sure. As I said before, it's incredible. We've done a great tournament last year, and this year we are gonna be. Really, it's incredible. We've done the first 2 matches not in our level, but now we've done a really great match, great tries, and great scrum. Everything was incredible.
Michel, congratulations.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
So the captain of the Italian team, Michele Lamaro, with his second win. Italy winning 30 points to 26. Sean Holley's down with the Argentinian captain.
Joachim, what an amazing finish to the game. You nearly did it, but maybe just too many errors in the game.
Yes, as you said, the first half we had a lot of chances and we couldn't make tries, and then it was too late in the last minutes.
You chased the game at halftime. Did you still feel you could go on and beat Italy?
Yes, in the halftime we with the guys said that we could turn over this, but as I said before, it was too late, and we make a lot of mistakes when we were near to make tries.
Joaquin, commiserations, good luck in the next game.
Thank you very much.
So Argentina look on disconsolate, the happy camp of the Italians. So let's have a look and see how that result affects the pool. Italy up into second position, tying England on 10 points. So England coming up next against Scotland. England already guaranteed to get into the semi-finals. Will Italy have made it into the upper echelons of the tournament? We'll find out as other results across this World Rugby Under-20 Championship are confirmed. So final scoreline here from the Stade de la Méditerranée in Béziers at the World Rugby Under-20s Championship. The final score sees Italy winning by 30 points to 26 over Argentina.